Hey Plus participants, we're going to do another plant activity from this awesome book called Budding Botanist. And this activity is called Dissect a Seed. So generally before we do this activity, I ask kids about seeds that they have eaten. And generally they come up with a pretty good list, and we put it on the board and we talk about seeds and what they've noticed about seeds. But for this activity, they actually get to take a seed apart, and they actually get to dissect it. So the students love that word. So the seed that you're going to use for this activity is a lima bean. And if you've ever taken a lima bean apart, this is actually, cut the wrong, that's a wet one. This is a dry lima bean seed. And you do want to talk to the kids about which senses we use in science. And the one that we really don't use a lot in the science lab or in the science class is we don't taste things unless we're given permission from our teacher, because they're poisonous, because they're germy. And so I generally keep these dry lima beans from year to year, so the kids do not want to put them in their mouths or taste them for any reason. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to pass each student out a dry lima bean, and they're going to make some observations. They're going to draw a picture of it. Again, they're going to use colored pencils because I asked them, this is not white, okay? This has got a little bit of color to it. It's a little off-white. And after they do that, then you take these up and you're going to pass out a lima bean that has been soaked overnight. And if you look at the difference, I showed them, I said, look at the difference between the two. You can see it. And I asked them, why is this lima bean so much bigger? And so students do say, because it has soaked up water. And once you soak them overnight, you're able to take this bean apart. And I show the kids how to do this. You want to very gently take off the seed coat that protects the seed. And if you very gently take apart the two parts, this is called the cotyledon or the cotyledon. I've heard it different ways, but this is the food storage for the baby plant. And this one does not have a baby plant in it, so I'm going to try to open this one. Not all of them will have, and the baby plant is called an embryo. And we'll see if I can open this one up and find the embryo inside of it, and I'm probably not going to be able to do it. But you want to be able, the kids, you want them to see what the baby plant looks like inside. And this one does have a little embryo inside it, and it's right there. I know you have a hard time seeing that. But there's the embryo inside of it. There is a diagram on this sheet, and it does show the seed coat, the cotyledon, and the embryo. Okay? And the kids want to take it apart, and they want to draw it, and they want to use, remember you get your class set of hand lenses, and they want to use their hand lenses to draw the details of the seed coat. Okay? And then once they open up their seeds, then they're going to draw what's inside of it, okay, which includes the embryo. And then they're going to write some observations about their seed. And you want to talk to the kids about what are some observations that we would make of the seed. Well, we want to do color. We want to talk about its texture. Is it rough? Is it smooth? Okay. We want to talk about, we could do smell. So we want to put it to our nose and see if there's a little bit of an aroma to it. I think I've covered all of them. Yeah, I think I've covered all of them. So that is Dissect a Seed.